morning, everyone, and welcome to your special celebration in a galaxy far, far away. The time has arrived, and Disneyland After Dark Star Wars Night has officially begun. Tonight, you are invited to enjoy an array of activities that celebrate the most beloved franchise in the galaxy. So, make the jump to Lightspeed and enjoy your evening.
Well, welcome to Disneyland After Dark Star Wars Night! Hello, hello! We can do better than that. Make some more noise. It's Star Wars! Yeah! That is what I'd love to see. Lift those sabers high. This is Disneyland After Dark Star Wars Night 2026. You having a good night so far? I love that. Well, things are about to get even better. As you know, this is the opening night of our event, which means I gotta compliment y'all. You're the best of the best, the biggest fans. You came to the right place at the right time. I'm sensing in the force. We've all united here for perhaps a purpose. Have you come to see something? Perhaps, a little vague, wasn't it? Perhaps someone? Well, I won't keep you in the dark much longer. That was a little hint. Yeah. But that's okay. My jokes get better. Or do they? Because I personally think black goes very good with red. Who are we here to see? Shout it out! Darth Maul! Yes, I love it. And I promise he will be making an appearance here shortly. But I have up my sleeves, my red leather sleeves, a little surprise for your loyalty as fans. It's a rather big surprise because nobody, and I mean nobody, knows the character of Darth Maul better than our surprise guest. She's already getting excited. Yeah? Now this talented voice actor has spent over a decade bringing this character to life, from Clone Wars to Star Wars Rebels, and now you've seen it, you love it, the new chapter. Are you watching? Yes, the new animated series, Star Wars Maul Shadow Lords. So please give a huge Star Wars welcome to the one, the only Sam Witwer! Loyalty pays off, right? So I'm gonna kick things off.
That was a great misdirect you did.
Everyone's
like looking over there.
I was like, here he comes. Just kidding. It's a magic show as well as Star Wars. Now, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat.
Uh-oh.
I know, we're standing, so just pretend it's invisible and very hot. Is this your first Disneyland After Dark Star Wars night?
Actually, yes, it is.
It is! It's okay, there's no wrong answer. Literally, there's no wrong answer.
Oh, so I was right.
You were right.
Yeah,
You got it correct.
this is it.
Yeah, we're keeping
This is the first
score,
one.
and there'll be a quiz later. But so far, it's going very well. What a great inaugural visit, then.
Yeah.
Mostly for us, but also for you.
Right. People turned up. This is
yes.
great.
Yeah. They turned up. Are you kidding? I could barely make it to stage in time. I was like, excuse me, you're very popular. I love that. And I do have it on good authority that you are quite the Star Wars fan yourself.
A little bit.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
How little?
Little, like that. A little bit. Somewhere between here and here and here. Yeah.
Does that help lend itself, knowing the universe, to your work?
Well, everyone we work with knows Star Wars quite well, so it's
That's true.
always, you know,
Hard to hide.
I'll throw an idea out, and Brad Rao will say, "Yeah, but in Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 17, we did this, so don't do that." You know.
Let's go through the Rolodex.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to keep in mind with this stuff.
Speaking of keeping things in mind, I know it would personally be fascinating if you kind of reached back into the memory banks and shared with us a core, pivotal, first Star Wars memory for you.
First Star Wars memory. I think the first Star Wars memory for me was getting a Stormtrooper action figure. You guys remember, like, back before you were born?
High quality back then too.
And and so I got the Star Wars. You know, this is from a movie. Oh, what is it? It's a Stormtrooper. Oh, and on the back he has the sort of 011 symbol thing on the back that the Stormtroopers have. Like, what does this mean? And my dad goes, "Nobody knows." And I'm like, "Whoa!" And then I was hooked. It was over.
And I must know.
Yeah.
And I will hence make my
And
career
I still
out of
don't
knowing.
know. I don't know.
Does anyone really know?
Nobody knows.
Well, speaking of various characters within the Star Wars universe, I think I know the answer. I could be wrong. I was wrong about where you entered stage, so it's all full surprises tonight.
There's no wrong answers.
There's no wrong answers. We've already established that. What is your favorite Star Wars character?
Who do you think it is?
I mean, I get no wrong answers. We would all judge you silently.
So you think it's...
I would think it's Darth. I mean, shout out your guesses. Do you have any guesses? It seems pretty unanimously to be the one you know so well.
Darth Maul? Yeah? Well, you're wrong. It's Luke. Luke Skywalker.
I love that. Again, I love that. We're learning so much. Now, why is it Luke, can I ask?
Because Luke Skywalker. Because he's all of us growing up, trying to figure life out, you know, in the same way that Ahsoka Tano is.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing. And I feel like personally, if I didn't love Luke so much, I don't know that I would know how to play Darth Maul.
Interesting.
Sounds
perspective.
weird.
No, but it doesn't at all. I don't think it does.
It's kind of like, what would Luke do? Do the opposite, you know.
Absolutely. And it gives you that foundation, I think, to really ground your character.
A little bit, yeah, I think so.
Well, speaking of your character, how does it feel continuing on this new chapter with the animated series?
Boy, he just won't die, this guy, huh? I mean, he does, but that's the cool thing about continuity. We get to jump to different parts of his life. So yeah, it was a real surprise to hear that Dave was thinking we were going to do a Darth Maul show. You know, and it was trickier than you think to figure out how to play him at this age. Because you'd think, well, it's just right after the Clone Wars, so play him like that. Trickier, because I think what's interesting about Darth Maul is seeing that inner conflict, that turmoil, you know, what he's struggling with. And then he's about to make decisions and make choices. And then we're not maybe the happiest with the choices that he makes. But we find that interesting, the struggles.
The nuance of the character.
I think so, hopefully.
I love that.
I don't know, what do you guys like about him? The tattoos, right? Yeah?
Horns?
The lightsaber fighting? The horns, okay.
There it
You got
is,
a
as she's
horn.
wearing them and demonstrating. With a cowboy hat.
Determination.
Determination.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's not a guy who quits, right? Not really. Not really.
Tenacity pays off.
Yeah. Double lightsaber, we got a double lightsaber here. Combat prowess, the wushu, all of his agility, yeah?
Cute.
Snappy dresser over here, right?
We're taking a survey. We're really going to build up his confidence. He's going to feel great walking out here.
Yeah. Tell me more. This is good.
Hey, I want to know more. To put you on the spot again, via social media, I happen to see you have a very interesting technique, if you will, for voicing said character. This needs to be shared. Come on. I feel like it was public knowledge, so I'm not divulging too many secrets.
Sure. Well, look. I hate to disappoint you, but the green apples aren't going to make your voice sound like Darth Maul.
What?
Sorry, I know.
We're about to pass them out
Devastating.
to everyone.
It's devastating,
we don't have
right?
apples.
I'm so sorry. But much like the Sith, I lied to you.
Oh no!
You know, it's what the Sith do. No, the green apples actually are present in every record, and I will tell you why. Because they eliminate like sort of some saliva sounds. They just kind of even everything out. Now, if I was playing Jabba the Hutt, I would like have a tuna casserole before I ate. You know what I mean? But you don't want Darth Maul to be like all, you know, rah, rah, rah. You don't want that. All right. So it just kind of cleans up the sound. You eat the apples, you sound good. You got that smooth tone, and then you do terrible things to people with lightsabers.
Like you do, cleanse
That's
the
how it
palate
works.
and go to work.
That's how it works.
I love that. Now, we obviously have so many fans joining us here tonight. What do you think it is about the character of Maul that continues to captivate the fans after so many years?
I think it's putting him in new situations, challenging him in ways that we haven't seen him challenged before, and also understanding the parts of him that are like us, but unlike Luke Skywalker, he doesn't reflect. He doesn't think about him, what he could be doing better. Because the thing about the Jedi is that they're smarter. The thing about the Jedi is that they have bigger hearts, but they are smarter. They will stop, they will reflect, they will take a breath, and they will question themselves. Whereas the Sith, oh, they don't do that. So Maul, what's interesting about him, I think, is that he does have the notions, the feelings that we all have, but Palpatine didn't train him to think and reflect in the way that a Jedi does. And I think that's interesting, because I think we see his potential, that he could be so much more, but will he get there? Why don't you ask Obi-Wan and Rebels about that? So
Almost as if his impulsiveness is also relatable to us as perhaps flawed humans.
something like that, yeah. I mean, you know, Star Wars is a really wonderful mythology about navigating the world, right? And we can look to the heroes for what is an example of what we should be doing, and we can look to the villains as an example of what we should not be doing.
Fair enough.
So.
Speaking of taking a look, before we head out, we do have a quick look at the new animated series, Star Wars Maul, Shadow Lord. So let's take a peek over at that now. Screen's right there. The suspense.
Maul, the Shadow Lord.
If he is here, watch yourself.
The Empire, the Syndicate, their betrayal demands consequence. The Emperor wants you dead. So I am counting on you.
Watch yourself.
The Empire, the Syndicate, their betrayal demands consequence.
So good, we're seeing it twice.
The Emperor wants you dead. So I am counting on you.
A round of applause!
Hey, well, stop.
Are we going for three? I'll just talk on over it, but honestly, that looks amazing. I think we all know where we're going to go home and binge watch. In fact, without sharing any spoilers, there are still some remaining episodes yet to be
Oh, are
seen.
there? Are there more episodes?
Whoa.
Yeah. There's two more.
Now,
There's
can
two
you-
more. You want me to spoil them? Okay, so what happens?
Do we want them to spoil them? I don't know.
And then
Circle of trust, right?
we should. Yeah, you guys are not going to tell anyone, right? Right? Okay, I'll say this much.
Okay. Camera's out or down. I'm not sure.
Maul's plan spins completely out of control. Oh, you love that, huh? Great. Yeah, I worked hard on that plan, man. I worked really hard on that. Thank you very much. Things are going to get crazy. I think the action that you will see is unlike anything that you've seen before in Star Wars. I was absolutely shocked when I saw the finished episodes. You're not ready. You're not ready. Try to ready yourself. Guys, get ready. No. You can't be ready. You won't be ready.
It won't be done.
Yeah. So.
Well, we are ready to have an amazing evening. So can we please say a huge thank you to Sam for this amazing experience. As you know, he has been on Disney Plus streaming now. But I have more surprises.
What?
It's full of surprises.
What?
Yes. Well, this one's a little bit for you because we still have one more thing to do.
I'm not gonna be asked to kill anyone because I don't really do that. That's not
That's not the Disney way.
Oh, okay,
no,
good.
nor the Jedi way, the Star Wars way. That's nobody's way.
Good,
But
good.
we perhaps, if you'll venture with me
Okay.
to a safe distance,
Sure.
we feel sense a rumbling, some ominous music. What could possibly occur? Whoa! Things are happening.
All been made to suffer.
Uh-oh.
Even the once mighty Jedi have fallen. There are many who have prospered from my misfortune. Soon they will all pay. Oh, but not yet. I prefer to keep my presence a shadow for now.
Who I think it is?
There was a time when I felt certain of my destiny. A Sith apprentice, a weapon of destruction. A time when actions served a greater purpose.